For me, the most BS trophy in Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles was hands down the Unlimited Power Trophy, which required you to beat level 14's Survival Challenge, which challenges you to face off against 100 enemies without dying. And the mistake I made with this trophy was using the character I played through the story and leveled up with, Qui-Gon, as this mission went about as well as Qui-Gon's character select photo shoot. Seriously, Qui-Gon, over here mate, the camera's this way, everyone else is facing the camera, you're leaning to the side, what a fail. So after failing miserably to kill all of these 100 enemies with Qui-Gon, I exited the level and went back in to pick a different character. And this time I started to have a look at some of the special characters you unlock in this game, and I decided to use this big brute guy, who's one of the bosses in the story, as he packs quite a powerful punch, and I thought he'd be a bit stronger to easily kill the droids. And while the first 20 or so droids went down without much of a problem, this guy couldn't really do much with the bullets, so he was no good. So I decided to use a character that had a weapon themselves, and I picked this droid because it had a big ass bloody rocket launcher to use, but the problem was trying to fire the damn thing without the enemies rushing me. But once you got into a rhythm, you could easily dispatch a load of droids before they even got near you, wiping them out with ease with the rocket launcher, and honestly this was the character I thought I was going to complete it with. That was until I faced off against the same rocket droids, who had a nasty habit of pinning me down with rocket after rocket, which was really annoying, but they were the least of my worries, as when I came up against the roller droids, who would just machine gun me, I really started to struggle because the rockets were pretty much useless against these, because it would take so many rockets into them before they would get destroyed that I would end up just dying trying to hit them. So maybe I could use those same destroyer droids who had just killed me to complete this mission, and well, that seemed to be working really well, and I actually got down to around 40 enemies left, thinking this would be really working well, as I would get past the rocket droids and the roller destroyer droids really quickly with these characters. Yet I would then get to these enemies who just would always bloody block and just not let me be able to shoot them, which would then cause me to take damage and eventually fail this mission with 40 enemies left. Obi-Wan, the other Jedi, and even Darth Maul would also fail during this mission because I just couldn't kill all of the enemies without dying, and the game only gives you one health pickup throughout the whole entire challenge, and if you die just once, you'll spawn right back at the start of the mission with 100 enemies left, even though you can clearly see at the top of the screen in the middle you have all of your lives. So if I have all of my lives, why can't I just continue from where I were? Why do you have to reset me? It just doesn't make sense, and it's just really dumb. Another thing that made this trophy harder was the fact that I played the game first on Jedi difficulty, the hard mode, so when I went into this challenge I was still on Jedi difficulty, making this challenge even harder because I would just completely get destroyed. So what I had to do in order to beat this challenge was first go and start a brand new game on easy and then pick Padme, because she has a pistol that you can just basically shoot all of the enemies with before they even get near you, and if you try and play this level normally with her, you'll probably end up failing at some point, because what you need to do in order to guarantee victory in this level is run into this top right corner as soon as the mission starts and just basically camp here and just shoot everything that comes near you, even before you even see it on screen. Just constantly tap the lock on button and the shoot button to just fire at all of the droids before they get a chance to rush over to you and start attacking, and this will work pretty well throughout the whole of this mission, taking on all 100 of these enemies. And even if some of the enemies like the rocket ones do manage to start getting a few shots off at you, you just need to move out of that position, shoot them, and then quickly go back into that corner, and you'll easily be able to get past all of the enemies coming at you. The destroyer droids can also be taken out using this method, because you just need to block as they are shooting at you and then fire your pistol in between their bullets, and you'll easily take those out. And if you do start to take too much damage, there's a health pickup in the top left corner, so it's just a case of running over there to grab that and then coming back into this top right corner to carry on shooting all of the other enemies. And if you can do that, you'll eventually get down to the final few enemies, and once you kill all of them, you'll unlock this trophy. And honestly, I didn't want to beat it this way, but this level was just so friggin' annoying. Why give me lives if it resets my progress? I may as well just have one life. It doesn't make sense. And that is why the Unlimited Power trophy gets a BS rating of